Hi, welcome to Pictures, Noise and Words. I'm Hedgie, and this is Iotunn, if that's how you say it. Probably mangled that. Song called The Weaver System off the album Access All Worlds. Been out for 2 years, this, and so how has it come to my attention now? It's come to my attention now because Maxim Volkow, whose name I've also probably mangled, suggested it, saying it's a space rocky metal. Good. That makes it sound a bit prog to me. So if it's a bit prog, either prog rock or prog metal, good. I'm on board because I like that sort of thing. This song is, he says, clicking quickly, 6.5 minutes. So it's not super long, but it's long enough for it to perhaps go places. Haven't heard it. I'm surprised I haven't done this band before because I am aware of them. I'm not sure how I'm aware of them, but I am aware of them. But I don't think I've ever listened to them. So the fact that this is 2 years old is irrelevant, really. If you find a good album, it's still a good album. Doesn't have to have come out yesterday, does it? Or the way that stuff comes in, it's coming out in 5 months' time. So, you know, clearly this is out right now. And you can go to Bandcamp. I don't know if I've ever mentioned Bandcamp. You can go to Bandcamp and get the whole album for like $7, which is the price of some fast food, isn't it? Basically, fast food for one is $7, isn't it? So you could skip some fast food that's probably not going to be very good for you and buy some music, which is almost certainly going to be good for you. I don't know how I come up with this stuff. I think I must be just some kind of genius. It's the only explanation. Anyway, Maxim Volkow, if I've not ruined your name too much, thank you very much for the suggestion. Let's listen to it. Bear with. Yeah, so he says, I'm just vamping while I try and click all the right buttons. I'm not going to pause the video, honest. Well, I did, but I mean, I won't do it again. You can see who's done this video already. This art style is just, it's so iconic that you can see who's done this video.
That hopeless utopia, shadowed in vast lilac fields, returns again as light from afar. The weavers discovered paradise, created and immortalized.
And then they were eaten by a flaggle-boggle. Um, sorry. Can you imagine going to a world so alien that you just couldn't even comprehend what was going on around you? It would just be... I love my science fiction. I love reading like proper... I'll get to this in a minute. I love proper hard science fiction, and if you know what hard science fiction means, it doesn't mean it's difficult. It just means it's like full of physics and etc. etc. and it's kind of rooted in reality. And sometimes you're reading something and you think, wow, this is terrifying, not because of like you're flying on a rocket in space or any of that sort of stuff, but just because it would just be so alien. And these are the things that keep me awake at night. But anyway, that's not important right now. Onto this Iotunn song, and I've Got a Feeling album. This song's one of those massive kind of, not wall of noise, but massive soundscapes that you just have to kind of let it overwhelm you kind of thing. Because if you try to pick it apart too much, it's not made for that, so you'd almost like ruin it if you did that. You need to take it as a whole and just let it swamp you. It seems clear to me, and I might be completely wrong, but it feels very clear to me that this album is like, the whole thing. You need to listen to the whole thing and not take 6 minutes out of it and go, hey, there you go. But of course, you need to represent your album with something, but it just feels like part of a much bigger thing, this song. And it's one where, I don't know. This is all just coming out of my head, but like, you'd want to read the lyrics. You'd want to know what was going on. You'd want to. You want to go on the journey, as they say on X Factor. Because like I say, it sounds like part of a much, much bigger thing. It sounds really good. His voice, his clean voice, is. I hesitate to use the word unique because that could mean anything, but sometimes it sounds like he's definitely hit the top of his range, almost like he's kind of sort of straining a little bit. So I think his voice some people might just not like, because it is kind of. Let's go with unique. He's got a slightly unique sound to his voice, which is a good thing. But I can imagine some people saying, "I don't really like his clean voice. Doesn't bother me. Sounds all right to me, and I'm very interested actually in hearing the whole thing. So I probably will." So yeah, it is a prog metal, prog death, which we love, don't we? And it sounds great, sounds well put together, sounds like a huge thing to kind of, that you would have to listen to for several times to really get on board with, and then you would start to jump on board with the melodies, etc., etc. We've all been through this, we understand this. So yeah, it's not a one listen wonder, as it were. So yeah, Iotunn, if I'm saying that anywhere near correctly. That was a song with the Weaver System, and it's on this album, Access All Worlds, as available, as I may have mentioned, on Bandcamp for like $7, the whole album. So skip that McDonald's and get this instead. So yeah, thank you very much. I'm going to say it again, Maxim Volkow. What's the chances I've said that right? Not great. For recommending it. There's a new album coming this year. It's not out yet. So here's one from 2 years ago for now. I mean, it's good. They're bringing out new stuff. They're still going. Fab. Check this out, though. I've run out now. Go away now. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.